Richard Marshall, thanks for talking to FaxTV. Firstly, Richard, a few days on from the big Featherstone win at the Summer Bash, reflecting on that game, what performance really from the team?
Yeah, it was an important game for both clubs. We had mixed fortunes, didn't we? Either side of half time. Now we came in and we were bouncing, and we thought we'd go on and convincingly win the game. But Featherstone are a quality team; they're not up there near the top of the table for nothing. And he put us under the pump in the second half. We lost our way in and around the ruck. Got that back towards the end, and with a couple of outstanding scores individually at the end, we managed to win. So yeah, important, but means nothing if we roll over this week.
Was the character that the team showed in those final 5-10 minutes, obviously being a man down and obviously behind on the scoreline, was that the most pleasing aspect of the performance? Yeah,
that's it. It is about character and your resilience, and that you back each other at key times, crucial times, and we did that. Obviously, Steve Tyra getting sin bin was unfortunate, and he knows better than that. Put us under pressure, but they came up with the goods, didn't they? And really played well defensively, a lot better in that last 10 minutes. Game management was outstanding, was it, from Scott Morrell, really good, and a couple of good scores as well towards the end. So yeah, we still made lots of mistakes, we still made lots of errors, and we still give away 11 penalties. So we can't afford to keep doing that. We're doing it the hard way.
And just moving on to today's news, obviously we found out that QLT has joined Castleford. Just give us your reaction to the news.
Yeah, obviously we're disappointed. He was a fantastic player for us, even though we only had it for a short time. We could see the influence that he had on the group and on the team, and the way we played. But we were never about one person, and whether that be QLT or anybody else. We're not a one-man team. We can cope. We wish him all the best at Castleford. We've got a good relationship with them, and he could have gone really a couple of places, so we may see him back at some point. I've had discussion with Daryl about that, so that's obviously he wants to settle into his new club now, and that's fine, and I'm sure he'll be used over the next few weeks. They're really decimated by injuries, and he will improve them, I'm sure of it, otherwise Daryl wouldn't have signed him. So, but we move on. Opportunities for some of our younger players. We're still looking on the market though. We're back into the market. We're looking and talking to agents and players. So we'll see what we got. We did. Listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. He was fantastic while he was here. But I think it was fantastic for the team to work with someone like that as well, because we'll have learned a bit off him. I certainly have. And some of our younger players will have seen the lines and how he imposes himself in training on a game. So it's fantastic, and that's one of the benefits of coming to Halifax. We have a strong environment. We develop each other, and we aspire to be the best that we can be. And sometimes we're going to lose players. That's life.
And you said you're looking for replacements, or is that actively looking, or are you maybe looking more in-house? What's the?
A bit of both. I want to see if we need to go and recruit. Let's have a look, see what we've got within our troops. We've got a fantastic group, reserve grade. If we feel there we need to add, we might even add as well. We have got the finance there, there may be some movement in that area over the next couple of weeks. But we've got some important games, haven't we? The next two are really important for us. So we need to put our strongest team out. We've got a couple of knocks this week as well, so we've got to manage the squad really well. But we're a good club, and there's a couple of players, i.e. Ben Eaton, who's not played for a few weeks, James Woodburn Hall. So we've got some bodies who can come in and do a real good job for us.
And just before we move on to talk about the Batley game, the news that Scott Morrell has signed a contract extension, fantastic news for Scott and the club as well. Yeah,
that's obviously one of the main. In my role, I've got Scott and Simon as supporting coaches, and they've made my life a lot easier, certainly over the last couple of weeks. Integral to what we're trying to do here, so positive and vibrant and passionate about the club, and that passion speaks volumes for me. They've had opportunities to leave and not taking them opportunities, so we want to reward loyalty and people who stick around, and certainly Scott's been one of them. And I thought it was fantastic at the weekend. We haven't signed him after one game. We've been speaking to him for a number of weeks now. There will be another announcement as well this weekend. I'm not going to mention anything now. I don't know when that'll be announced, but there's another one of our most improved players will be re-signing as well this weekend.
Moving on to Batley this weekend, they've been a little bit of a bogey team of ours, obviously, when we've gone to Mount Pleasant recently. A real tough test for the team. Yeah,
there is. I can't ever recall going there and winning by 40, 50 points. Whether it be a player or a coach, you either scrape a win, or you get beat. So we obviously want the former. We want to go there and win, and we'll be doing that. We'll be practicing this week. There will be some changes to the team, but the 17 that goes on the field will have enough to win the game if they do everything that they say they're going to do. If we execute the plan and we come up with what we think we're going to do, and how we can unpick a very good Batley team. Probably a little bit low on confidence after last week, but they turned over Toulouse a couple of weeks ago. They're no easy beats, trust me. So we're going to have to be as tough, if not tougher than last week, and play a lot more disciplined, I think.
And a win would put us third in the table. Extra motivation, if any was needed, going into this weekend's game.
Well, that's exciting, isn't it, for us? That's a reward if we're fortunate enough to win. That's brilliant for the fans, the supporters, the group. But if we're interviewing each other before the end of the season and we can say the same thing then I'll be really happy. Unfortunately, we're not there yet. We've got to really work hard this week, and we'll be doing that.
In terms of the team news, James Woodburn-Hall back into the 19 after his injury. Good to see him back in the squad. Yeah,
great for James. Yeah, he's been he has an ankle injury. He injured it again when he played reserve grade a couple of weeks ago. We've been monitoring him. He played in the reserves on Wednesday. Did some minutes. So yeah, he comes into the squad. Whether we use him or not, we're not quite sure.
No Simon Griggs as well. Disappointing not to have him in action. Is that?
Oh yeah, without a doubt. Yeah, he's got a groin strain.
Oh, great.
And played with it last week, but we don't feel he can do that again this week. We'll make further damage. So Simon will be helping me on the sidelines this week.
Richard, thanks very much for your time. Good luck on Saturday. We should say, not Sunday, Saturday, and we'll speak to you then.
Brilliant. Thanks.
Cheers, Richard.